let's get started. Last night's Mega Man was 340 million and nobody won that jackpot, not even the second prize winner. The number were well spread. And even though they avoid the first Invincible numbers, the number were well spread. And the breakdown had the Codisa pair 21 predicted. That means that 21 should have hit on all lines. If you choose to play the 21 on all lines, you hit the 21. And a lot of you who got my list did play 21. The non-playable number for last night's draw came two of them. Two of them was non-playable. That's why caught a lot of people by surprise. They threw in two non-playable numbers, and not only that, 22 was the only double number for the Mega Ball for a while. The only two double Mega Ball number, 11 and 22, and haven't come out the double digit Mega Ball for a long time or for a while. I didn't check the Mega Ball, or you can check it to see how long a double digit Mega Ball came up. Before we get started, subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. Use the closed captioning button, and remember, nothing is guaranteed. And always trust yourself. hyper_linkster@yahoo.com. And email me if you have any question or request any game prediction. Email me at hyper_linkster@yahoo.com. And also, if you want to learn my lottery coding system, it goes up to lottery part 16, which is an Invincible number. Please email me for that also. Here's the breakdown of all parts up to illustration part 16 of my video. And the breakdown of Mega Man and Power will come up with the random generator based on the IDCQ system and the breakdown. And remember, there are more than one system out there. The IDCQ system is the main system, and what other system are unique also? The IRDCQ system. Is another one. The IDCQ system. No, the ICDCQ system is another one, and the IRCDCQ system would be also another one. So this is to break down the whole Dster system. You can break it down even further down if you think the Dster quadrant will hit, the reverse Dster quadrant will hit, or even the reverse Dster will hit. So don't have to use the infinite Dster quadrant system. You can reverse the Dster and play it as well, but you still need the breakdown. The breakdown is the whole main part of the Mega Man. Without the breakdown, you're not gonna pick right numbers. Here's the whole thing. Nobody won, and only 3 people won the $10,000. Not that good. And $340 million. So second prize 1 million, and Megaplier also 0. So this, I don't know why it's hard draw. The only hard draw about this is they threw in two non-playable numbers. And no repeats. The 46, 61, and 31 were ruled out. So if you had picked one of these numbers, you see it, 31, both draws, 46, both draws, and 61 occur on both draws. So if you play the 31, 46, and 61, you have got to be kidding. You got to be kidding. Why? Because you just trim down your chance of hitting the jackpot. So maybe people think that those three numbers are going to repeat again. 31, 46, and 61 is going to repeat again, which they did not. As I said to my players, they did not repeat again. They did not repeat again. By picking those numbers, you just trim down your chance of hitting that jackpot for last night's Mega Man or any other prize. So maybe the only reason that nobody hit any of these numbers is people are aiming for those 3 repeats. That's why no need to play those 3 repeats. A lot of combination would have been trimmed down without 31, 61, and 46. That was an easy part, is to eliminate those 3 numbers from last night's Mega Man, which I don't think a lot of people did. They either play one of them, 2 of them, or all 3 of them. Now, I'm going to copy the winning number, and you see the breakdown. Without the breakdown, you're not going to hit. Now, if we were to use this winning number on the previous Mega Million, oh, sorry about that. Let's see what will happen. Now, remember, you can use the previous one to this for last draw's Mega Million, but you can look at the previous one, which is the 317 million about, or 320 something million about, and use that to compare to the 340 million. I remember saying I was going to use the Tuesday's Mega Million IDCQ system for yesterday's draw. You can check how many numbers were there, but I'm going to show you the recent one, Friday's one, and the win number for 17 is over here in between quadrants 3 and 4, 21, quadrant 4, 29, quadrant 2, 39, quadrant 2, 56, occurring 2 times in between quadrant 2 and 4 and 2 and 3, right over here, the 56. And then 1 and 3 also hit. I'm going to try to use the left quadrant to pick, right quadrant to pick numbers. So 56 was right here, E2 and E3. And then 22 was the only number not in the IDCQ system for the 340 Mega Million IDCQ system. And as you can see, most of the coordinates are in the right quadrants. So you gotta focus on even breaking it down further, see which quadrant has the winning combinations. Now, maybe you think 17 is a higher percentage playable number, so you don't have to use these 2 spots. For 17, you can place a 1 over here. But I wouldn't do that because 17 is already in the Dster. So if it's not in the Dster, like 17 is not in the Dster, and it's a high playable number, you place a 1 over here, make it 17. Now, let's look at the new IDCQ system for last night's draw. So last night's draw, 17, 21, 29, 39, 56, 22. Now today was the 372 Mega Million jackpot IDCQ system I'll be using for Tuesday's draw. And this IDCQ system has a lot of unique numbers in here. And not only that, if you look at the breakdown, which I'll be sending to my players, if you look at the breakdown, I just changed the code Dster 21 to a different code. So the code Dster 21 will not be used. It will be a different code for Tuesday's draw. The code Dster pair, the code Dster pair will not be 21. There's a code Dster and the code Dster pair. The code Dster pair 21 will be changed. And after code Dster pair 69 came out, not so long code Dster pair 21 came. Now, if you were to use last night's draw on Tuesday's Mega Million, let's see what will happen. 17 was a common factor. 17 appeared a lot of times in IDCQ system for Tuesday's draw. 17 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Maybe you want to look ahead of time. Maybe you want to look in the future by using not only today's IDCQ system, maybe Tuesday's IDCQ system, using the code Dster pair or code Dster system, and see what was unique in the future code Dster, which was 17. So maybe this might help predict last night's draw, 17. Now 21 is not in the ID, it's still unique also because 21 appear 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. Now 29, not in the IDCQ system. And 39 right over here, 1 time. 56, 1 time. 22 is not in the IDCQ system. So 4 numbers were in the IDCQ system, and 2 of the unique number from last night's draw came into Tuesday's Mega Million IDCQ system because they were very eye-catching. 17 and 21. Now you can see 4 odd numbers appear in last night's IDCQ system. 56 and 22 was the only even number. Now let's look at the last night Mega Million before we end the video. Now 18's opposite fraction, using opposite fraction, it would be 36, which didn't get drawn. 31 opposite fraction is 13, which didn't get drawn. 46, 64 didn't get drawn. 54, 45 didn't get drawn, and 61, 16 was the opposite fraction number, didn't get drawn either. Now, if you were to use one draw opposite fraction number, you can use law of elimination, but law of elimination have to be the right number of law of elimination, or you're going to eliminate the winning number. So you got to use the right one. How to use the right one? Using the breakdown, see which number can be used for the law of elimination. Now, if you use the law of opposite fraction for 2 draws, 02 didn't get drawn, 13 didn't get drawn, 04 didn't get drawn, 64 didn't get drawn, 16 didn't get drawn. Why would you use 2 draws? Because there were 3 repeats. That's why you use 2 draws of opposite fraction number, because there were 3 repeats. The only 2 numbers you add was 20 and 40 to the last 5 number, which was a good chance that 7 number of opposite fraction didn't get drawn. Now, if you use 3 opposite fraction number for last night's draw, 23, 32 didn't get drawn, 43, 34 didn't get drawn, 60, 06 didn't get drawn, 63, 36 didn't get drawn, 69 was 41, which didn't get drawn either. So 3 opposite fraction number was helpful on last night's draw. Let's see if I were to use 4 draws of opposite fraction number, starting from 1, 2, 3, 4. 06, 60 didn't get drawn, 08, 80, 08 was 35, didn't get drawn, 31, 13 didn't get drawn, 50, 05 didn't get drawn. Now 65, opposite fraction number is 56, which got drawn. So the maximum number of opposite fraction draws you could have used was 3, past 3 draws. After the 4th draw, the 65 got eliminated because it opposite tracks 56, which got drawn. So that's how you do it. Now, if you use the law of elimination for last night's draw, let's look at the law of elimination for last night's draw. So, using law of opposite fraction and using the law of elimination. Let's take a law of elimination. Law of opposite attraction was 3 draws. Now, if you look at using the law of elimination, 18, 31, 46, 54, and 61, no repeats. 20, 31, 40, 46, 61, no repeats. 23, 43, 60, 63, 69, no repeats. So 3 draws for law of elimination can be used so far. 6, 8, 31, 50, 65. So 4 draws of law of elimination could be used. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now use the 5th one. 08, 27, 29. So 29 got drawn. So the maximum law of elimination you could use was 4 draws of law of elimination. After the 4th draw, the 5th draw eliminated 29 from the winning combination. So law of elimination was 4 draws, 1 draw more than the law of opposite fraction, and that's how we do it. You can use other formulas, lateral matrix formulas, to further bring down the matrix. If you like the video, subscribe, donate, share, and like my video. Also, use the code CHAPSHAMAN button. And remember, you can email me at hyper_linkster@yahoo.com for any game prediction or requests. I'll be glad to help you out. For the Mega Man Powerball pick 3, pick 4, or any other game that I'll be using. And you can email me if you want the law of elimination, law of opposite attraction grid. I'll be glad to send you those grid, and also law of opposite attraction. Law of opposite attraction and law of elimination grid. There's other grids. The other grids are law of repetition, mirror numbers also. Those are 3 main grids. The law of attraction I'm not going to be using, but the law of opposite attraction, law of elimination, and law of repetition, mirror numbers, those are helpful lottery formers to bring down the lottery matrix.